What's going on, guys? Aziz here, and welcome back to the Inter Milan Career Mode, Episode 6, as we start off by simming the first game against Bologna, Perisic with the winner, and then quickly we will be jumping into our fifth, I believe, Champions League game against Borussia Dortmund. If you guys watched the previous episodes, we did play Borussia Dortmund. It was an easy game, 5-1 win for us, and yeah, we continued this Champions League journey. I believe we already clutched a qualification spot for the next round, and then just now it's just a matter of whether we finish first or second. With that being said, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss any content from this series and everything else that we have going on. And yeah, so this is the start of the game against Dortmund. It's our first lineup, or first team. First team going on as Paris just cuts in here. 20th minute as we jump in. Politano with the first chance on his weak foot. Just misses the net wide. So we see it from another angle here. Yep, so this is another angle. Just misses it. Didn't really expect him to finish that. That's why I wanted Perisic on the right wing moving forward. He does have a better weak foot. We move forward, 22nd minute. Lukaku, Eriksen, and we see Brozovic cutting in as he has time and time again. With the new sliders and also the new tactics that I've been using him, he continues to make runs into the box, and very rarely has he missed. I think this is his third or fourth Champions League goal. He scored against Barcelona in the first game against them, also scored against Dortmund, and then now he scores against Dortmund again. There we go. Kanji tries to make a save there, hits his chest and goes in. 1-0, 22nd minute, 23rd minute in. Yeah, very impressed with him, I gotta admit. I have used him in the previous FIFAs, but this is the first time I've used him in this FIFA, as I have with many of the players on this Inter Milan team. Yeah, so 1-0. We skip to the second half. 52nd minute in. Cut in. Yeah, Brozovic again. Another shot from his right foot. Nice save from Roman Berkey. I've been very impressed with Roman Berkey from the two games that I played against Dortmund. And he seems like a sound replacement for Handanovic once that time comes up. I have mentioned in the previous videos that I believe his contract is expiring. As Politano cuts in on Vertonghen, and I see Moses in the far post, finishes it in. Another player I'm extremely impressed with is Victor Moses. Although he is in a loan, I will be looking at the option of bringing him in permanently. I know he's a bit older, he's 28 years old, but if we can use him on the bench, I wouldn't mind bringing him back in, especially as a right mid as well, right wing. But nevertheless, we still have Valentino Lazaro, who is still developing. He's a younger option, so we'll see. I don't want to make any rash decisions or come into any conclusions right now. But yeah, 2-0, 61st minute. Lukaku, Eriksen once again on his right foot. It just misses the net. Just missed it. So we see it from another angle, hopefully. He's kind of doing the Michael Jackson toe drag before the shot. Just missed it. Jump into the 72nd minute. Mertens, Vertonghen. Back to Thorgan Hazard. Gets a shot off. A nice save from Handanovic. Just gets the tip of his fingers on it just to make sure that doesn't go anywhere near the net. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, I have to say, with Dortmund, with the star powers that they have. I thought they'd be a little more trouble, but nevertheless, I'm happy with the results. As we go in 80th minute, Vertonghen makes another rash decision as he got tricked on the second goal, the Moses goal, as I bring in Martinez as a sub for Lukaku to give him a chance to score another goal. Get a little more confidence up, a little more playing time, and he makes it 3-0, 81st minute. Nice finish from him from the penalty spot. We go up 3-0, 82nd minute. So this was far from a competitive game in my opinion, but nevertheless we go up 3-0. Happy with the results. Another look from it. I'm not sure if you guys have trouble with the penalties as well, but I rarely score penalties when I'm on the spot. I just don't know how to use the mechanics really. That's one area that I have to really work on in FIFA. So we go 84th minute, essentially the next attack that we have. Work it around for a bit. Brozovic feeds it to Martinez, and just outside the box, right foot finesse, makes it 4-0, 85th minute. Gets a brace in essentially 5 minutes. Another angle here. Beautiful, beautiful curve. Nothing Berkey can do anything about that. But yeah, that's one player I really want to get going is Martinez. A lot of his appearances have been either from simming the games that I have against the lower tier teams, or he comes on as a sub and doesn't really get any chances to make anything happen, as the game ends there 4-0 against Borussia Dortmund. BVB. Martinez gets the man of the match. Really, really happy with the result there as we continue to progress in the season, continue to progress in the Champions League. Brozovic, Moses, and Martinez with the brace. Yeah, but I'll continue to mess around with the sliders and just make it a little more competitive. But I think that'll take a bit of time until we find the right combination as we sim the third game of the episode. Inter Milan, Eriksson, Correa, Politano, and Angolan with the goals, and Verona, Pesenia had the goal. Yeah, so 4-1. Skriniar picks up a double yellow, gets a red, so he'll miss the next game. As we go into our second game against Torino, our second played game. So Torino currently stands, I believe, 3rd or 4th in the league. And yeah, so my intentions are to play the top 4 teams in the Serie A as we progress during the season, whomever that might be. As you can see, Balati's having an amazing season. 12 goals, projected to have 48. The competition record is 36. I believe that was set by Immobile, if I remember correctly. I remember Luca Toni, I think it was, had a couple of good seasons too towards the end of his career in the Serie A. I think this was maybe 2016, 2017. You see their lineup here. Zaza's in there, Milner, Kondogbia, the former Inter Milan player. They have Baselli on the bench. They have Ansaldi, the left back. So they got themselves a pretty good team. This was more of a challenge for me than the Dortmund game was, to be quite frank with you. So we get the first chance here. Nope. Turn it over. They go the other way immediately. Zaza gets on the break. So we have Bastoni as well. This is his second game. Kolan Handanovic comes in with a slide tackle. Stops the chance there. So we have Matteo Bastani, who is our 4th center back, 20 years old. He's Italian, so I'm trying to get him some playing time there and continue to develop him so he can be more of a capable 4th defender or 5th defender, whichever it may be, if we don't sign another center back in the January transfer window. That'll definitely be a good in a good spot as Lukaku cuts in here for the first chance, 24th minute, and just blasts over the net. Sometimes I feel like with Lukaku, he just has too much power on that left foot. And often I just blast a shot over the net. Something that I need to work on as well. Eriksson here, 32nd minute, tries to finesse it as I have in many of the previous episodes. And just wide off the net here, another angle. Yeah, more than wide, but we go into the second half, still 0-0. Some chances for both sides, nothing definitive. I wouldn't be too excited about the chances we had as we cut in. A lob from Eriksson to Lukaku. Another chance, blocked by Lukaku, my own player. And they go the other way. They had a lot of these law passes they were working on, especially on the counter. As Belotti scores a goal here, but as you can see, offside. He's not too happy about it. But the linesman is made the right call, I think. We wasn't able to see the replay just because they were making some subs immediately, so skip the replays. So they brought in Ansaldi as a substitute. That was a substitute that came in. And they do a quick 1-2 here. Kondogbia, and they go up 1-0, 62nd minute. Nice little play working into our box. See another replay from here. Cuts in, he has all this energy, comes in and just gets a goal for them. Torino 1, Inter Milan 0, 62nd minute. Handanovic goes the wrong way. We continue to press. So for the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we continue to press as Lukaku gets a chance on his left foot again. It doesn't do much with it. Another angle. I was hoping he would put it a little more to the right, but nothing there. We continue to press. Another lob through to Berenguer. Doing a little bit deep. Feeds it to Belotti. Gets a shot off, and then Donovic easily makes a save out of it. So 90th minute, this is our last chance. See if we can make something happen. Neves. So I brought in some substitutes. Neves, Correa, and turns it over, and that was the game. 1-0 for Torino. Good win for them. Terrible loss for us as we fall back another 3 points from the top of the standings. I'll show you guys the standings in the next video. We'll go over some stats and whatnot, see how our players are performing, who we're looking at for in the January transfer window as well. Yeah, so I'll show you guys all those stats and kind of give you guys an overview of what's going on in the Inter Milan Career Mode. So we move on to our 5th Champions League game against Slavia Prague. And to be quite frank, they're the team that I think most of the Inter Milan and my team including are taking advantage of in this group, trying to get some points off of. They're not doing that well. So we start off the game, 10th minute. Bringing on. So this is our second team, yeah. So this game we win with our second team, including Sanchez, as we get our first chance with 9 on, moving up. Gets a chance off, gets saved from Kolar, the goalkeeper. Yeah, so we win with the second team. I think we already guaranteed a qualification spot at this point. I believe Barcelona is at 9 points. We're at 12, and then we have Dortmund, who's at 3. We have Correa playing as well. Neves, Valentino Lazaro as he gets away. Feeds it to Neves in the middle. 9 on, another chance. Tries to get it off. Good slide tackle from the defender. Gets a foot on it. We continue to press. 22nd minute here. We got Baraghi as well. He got called up recently to the Italian team in the career. Quite impressed with that as 9 on. Another shot. Good save again from Kolar. Continue to press. 24 minutes in. All the chances have come in from us. 9 on's got a few. Another angle. So yeah, I was confident that we can get the win, although we were playing our second team. I mean, our second team's quite strong, so I'm not going to really talk down on them. Martinez gets a nice feed from Neves, left foot finish. Makes this his 3rd Champions League goal in 2 games running. So he's continuing to keep that streak going, continue to build up that confidence. And yeah, he's starting to become a player that we're really counting on, especially from our second team. Guys like Neves, for example, who can give a breather to Eriksson from game in, game out. We need another guy like that coming off the bench. Correa, I mean, I have to say I'm not impressed with him whatsoever. He's let me down quite a bit. I know he's going to continue to develop in terms of overall, so I'm not too worried about that. And if we do ever decide to sell him, and we don't want to continue having him in the team, I was quite hesitant in there. I don't know if I wanted to pass it to Neves across the box or shoot it. So we continue on the mirage of attack. Once again, Sanchez on the wing. We were really utilizing that right side of the pitch with Sanchez and Valentino Lazaro as 9 on gets another shot off and gets saved from Kolar once again. Yeah, we were really exposing that right side of the pitch as we did with the left side of the pitch against Dortmund. The first time we encountered them in the group stages. So we go again. Barella puts through Neves, right foot, good finish, beautiful finish from him. Makes it 2-0 just before halftime. We were pretty comfortable at this point. Try to slow it down a bit more, but yeah, with Correa, as you see him here, he just hasn't really got his foot off running as Neves has. Yeah, so like guys like Neves and Thomas have really solidified their position in the team and what they can bring, and I've been really impressed with that, especially with the tactics that we're using, including the sliders and the instructions, etc. But with Correa, I mean, I've kind of jumped him around the right side and left side of the pitch. I think I need to just decide which side of the pitch I'm going to use him on and just keep him there. But yeah, other than that, he hasn't really, besides simming, I haven't really used him either. As Martinez gets another chance here, 60th minute, shrugs off the defender, gets a right-footed shot off, and just misses the net. Continue to press. Baraghi comes back into the middle, feeds it to Neves. He gets the shot off. Good save from Kolar. I mean, their goalie was just keeping them in the game. Although it's 2-0, we had probably 4 or 5 chances that I really thought we were going to score. Another angle from here. Gets his left hand on it. Across the bar. They continue to press. Nangolan. Correa. And then we brought in Esposito, who's a guy that I've been really using and training. She crossed it in on Correa. There we go, the man that we've been talking about. Sanchez across the box to Correa, makes it 3-0, 75th minute. But yeah, Esposito is like 17-year-old Italian striker. I mean, I've never heard of him before. I think he was like 69 overall to start the career, but I've really been using all my development trainings for him, and now he's up to about 73 overall. So I wanted to give him some playing time in the Champions League, his first appearance in the season. As Correa makes it 3-0, we continue to move forward. 90th minute, as we go ahead. Gagliardini is in as of this point as well. And that's it. 3-0 against Slavia Prague. 5th Champions League game. We have one more to go. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate the support. If you guys can, please hit that subscribe button. Continue to like the videos. Continue to comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance tonight, Lee.
Well, that was a really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really